Hi, I'm Colleen Pearl, the Cool Crone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a reading all about you, Taurus, for the month of December. Now, December has a ton of astrological events happening that are very significant and are going to affect everyone in different ways. I will be doing an extra astrological video in the next few days, so be sure to watch out for that. I hope you're subscribed so that you get notified. In the meantime, sit back and relax, Taurus. We're going to be doing a reading all about you now for the month of December. Hello, Taurus. Here is your reading for December. This is the first week, second week, third week, fourth week of December. So we're just doing the 4 weeks. Right, the first card up is the Eight of Wands, which leads me to believe that the first part of December, the very first week of December, starts off with a bang for you. There's lots of things coming in for you. These could be projects happening quicker or many projects coming in, lots of people coming through or people coming through quickly, lots of friends connecting to you, lots of social engagements and commitments to make, lots of things to read, lots of things to write, lots of things to take care of and manage, just a lot of things coming up in the beginning of December. And the second card up is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So the Six of Pentacles usually is the card of generosity. This is usually the card where you see the nobleman handing out money to the poor. In this instance, where there is a reversal, we can see that somebody is not being generous. Somebody is holding back. Somebody has been given great blessings, but is not sharing the wealth. And so in the midst of you being very, very busy with that Eight of Wands coming up, you may begin to feel a little resentful about this person who's not willing to share the great blessings that they also have received. And then you come to the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is all about upset and loss and feeling like you're sad and doing without and not getting what you need. Now, in this depiction of the Five of Cups, we've got several cups that are overturned, and she is literally pulling out her hair, trying to figure out how to deal with this situation. In traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it is the shrouded figure that is standing amongst a field of five. I believe all 5 cups are overturned. And so they feel like, none of their cups overflow or even come close to it. In fact, they're all running out. So in addition to this person not being charitable and generous with you and with others, you are also feeling like you're having to do with much less than you normally would. So you're feeling the lack as well in this first week of December. And then the last card for the first week in December is the Six of Swords. So it's in reverse also. Or no, it's not. No, it's not in reverse. The Six of Swords, sixes are regularity, and sixes generally denote something that is happening that is stable for us. And swords indicate ideas, communication, words, things like that. So in this instance, you're trying to put yourself on an even keel, but it's difficult. You're sad, you feel a loss, you feel like somebody around you is not helping you the way that they should. And so the first week of December has you feeling a little off kilter. And Taurus, you're usually a very, very generous sign, so you just can't abide this lack of generosity from the Six of Pentacles card. You have a lot of reversals, I must say, Taurus, in this. And so I'm going to say that the month of December is just going to be a challenge for you all the way around. The second week starts off with the High Priestess reversed. So this means that there are secrets and secretive meetings and secretive things happening around you that you're not aware of. Or you are aware of them, but people are not telling you what the content of those meetings are. So there's secrets, but there's also the potential for those secrets to be revealed. Actually, this is reversed, so I should show it to you this way. there's the potential for these secrets to be revealed, but not right away. And so again, you're kind of feeling like, why are people around me not sharing with me? What have I done to cause this kind of behavior? But the next card is a very good card, especially for Taurus. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles usually talks about legacy, the money for a family, the larger money, not just like the paycheck that you bring home or somebody's, little jar of pennies in the corner, but the big money that makes families really happen and grow. Monumental money, legacy money, money that comes from investments. And so you've got that Ten of Pentacles there. So somewhere in your life, you are in command of some kind of money that is quite large, that is a legacy kind of money. And yet you are not getting cooperation when it comes to other people managing that money or helping you manage that money. So it's kind of a quandary. It's kind of a difficult thing for you to fathom, to really understand. The next card up is the Devil in reverse. Well, thank goodness it's in reverse. When it's upright, the Devil talks about addictions and being restricted or beholden to another person. Something that is confining you, restricting you, binding you, keeping you locked down. When the Devil is in reverse, it means that there is somebody in your immediate vicinity who is trying to do that, but perhaps they're not being completely successful. So this is maybe somebody that you become aware of, not necessarily the same person as this Six of Pentacles, but somebody that you become aware of who is not, in your estimation, a good person. And they may be trying to influence you. They may be trying to manipulate you. And that may be the source of your feeling so upset and at a loss and kind of feeling down during this month. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which shows a bunch of ladies who are looking at the knives, looking at the steak knives, agreeing that they're really good steak knives, but behind them is one woman who is wielding these super big steak knives. So usually the Seven of Swords is the thief making off with the swords of his enemies who he has defeated. In this card, I think that this woman is getting ready to defeat her foes, her neighbors, who might have better or worse knives than she does. Anyway, you are feeling a little bit more in control in the mid part of December. You're feeling a little bit more like you have the resources to do what it is you need to do, but you don't feel good about it. You feel that you shouldn't have to behave this way. You shouldn't have to manipulate people. You shouldn't have to threaten them in any way. You shouldn't have to put one over on somebody. So you're not feeling particularly warm and fuzzy about having to do anything this challenging mid-month December. Now the next two cards that begin the third week in December are both reversed. One is the King of Pentacles and one is the Lovers. So the King of Pentacles talks about a man who is master of his resources, master of his money, master of his body, master of his health, but master of his resources in particular. And so much so that money is not as important to him as it used to be, although he's in the habit of just managing money very, very well. Now, it's in reverse. So this is a person who is not particularly good with their money. They may be extremely stingy, or they may be extremely cheap, or they may just be in such a habit of penny pinching all of the time that they don't realize that they have plenty of money. They can relax their grip on that little nickel and share a little bit more. This may be the person who is actually showing up as the Six of Pentacles, the person who is really in control of possibly the family's legacy money and is really not using it in the right way. It's not using it to benefit the family, but is in fact just hoarding it for himself or spending it on himself in kind of a irresponsible way. Then we have the Lovers reversed. So the Lovers, when they're upright, the way you're seeing it now, indicates a contract or a union between two or more people where there is complete trust and respect and cooperation and love. When it's reversed, we show the opposite. We show people who are not respecting each other. It's a partnership that may be on the rocks, or it may be that one partner is taking advantage of the other, or even stealing from the other person. So this is not great. So we have this situation here where your feelings of loss, your feelings of being upset may be founded because you may be at the mercy of somebody in your family, no less, who is just mismanaging the family money, is just not doing the right thing when it comes to family money. And it's the holidays, and this may just really just outrage you and make you feel like you have to do something about it. So we come to the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is someone who is looking at the way things are being done. Again, sixes are regularity. Sixes are having things in balance. So this is a card of you trying to put things back together, trying to put everything back into balance that has become unbalanced. And in so doing, you put yourself back in balance. You put your feelings back in balance. This feeling of rejection and loss begins to go away as you take action to put things back in balance. And you start to feel more like yourself again, even though you are doing work that is not your job. You still begin to feel more like yourself, and you still begin to feel like, at least I'm taking action in this bad situation. I'm trying to make it right. And you're going to succeed in making it right. Then we have the Page of Cups. Now, pages are not kings. They're not masters. They're not queens. They're not even knights. But the Page of Cups is a messenger. This is a person who is bringing you the secrets that you need to know. So when we were talking here about the High Priestess being upside down and you not being able to know the secrets, well, now in the third week, or towards the end of the third week of December, you will begin to get the secrets from the Page of Cups. Also, cups are emotions and relationships. So you may be beginning to get the dirt on what's going on with the partnership, the lovers here, where somebody is not pulling their weight, or one is actually doing dirt to the other. This is what you're going to find out from the Page of Cups. And this is going to help you, again, take action to put things aright. The fourth week of the month of December begins with the Ace of Cups, but the Ace of Cups reversed. So we still don't have the relationship back to where it should be, this with the Lovers card. Now, if this is a fairly new relationship, then this Ace of Cups reversed is referring to that relationship is failing. This may not be a relationship with you. This could be a relationship that's near you or within the family that is affecting you and the family legacy money. Remember, you're the very, very busy bee with the Eight of Wands who is making all of these things happen in the month of December. And you're also the very, very busy bee who is putting things back together again when everybody's let everything kind of fall apart. So this Ace of Cups relationship may not actually be just you and one other person. It may be your relationship to the family, or it may be a relationship around you in the family grouping where you're feeling like, oh no, that it's toasted. That relationship's just not going to go anywhere. So that's what's happening. And you're finding out about this in the fourth week of December. Then the next card is again a reversal, and this is the Fool in reverse. When the Fool is upright, it talks about starting a journey, usually a spiritual journey, that a lot of people would look at and say, well, that's reckless. You shouldn't go off and do that. But you do it anyway because you're compelled to do it. When the Fool card is in reverse, it usually means that somebody is going off to do something absolutely reckless, and they probably should not do it. They probably should wait. And a lot of the astrological indicators for the month of December do say wait. They say wait until, the smoke has cleared. Wait at least until mid-December before making a whole bunch of decisions and changing your life. Now, this is in the fourth week of December, so maybe this is you, and maybe you are starting a new endeavor, and maybe it's okay in that timing, but I would be very, very cautious if I were you. Then we come to the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a card that speaks about
really getting it done. You're almost at the 10. You're working hard, but it seems like a joy. It does not seem like something that is a hardship to do. And that's a good thing because remember, you started out with the Eight of Wands and you're still working hard at the end of the month. But you're the one in the family who is really putting things to right. So thank goodness for you. Thank goodness you're there and that you're seeing all of this stuff going on. You're not being a martyr. You're not jumping in where you shouldn't. You're doing what needs to be done for the family at a particular time. And then the final card is the Four of Pentacles. And this is the person who is hanging on for dear life to their resources. And this may be you at the end of the month. You may feel like you worked very hard to put everything back together and you don't want to see it get messed up again. I don't blame you. However, search your soul, search yourself. Remember those secrets that the High Priestess was holding back from you. Remember that the Page of Cups is probably going to reveal some of those secrets. Go back to the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is actually showing up right next to the Four of Pentacles. So go back to the Page of Cups and see if you can find out more about the information that was withheld from you so that you don't have to feel so afraid of losing your resources. What I think that is really going on here in December is that it's somehow related probably to the COVID stuff that businesses or families are really circling the wagons. They're pulling everybody in for their resources because people have lost jobs. People are not getting as many hours at their job. People are having to pay for things because employers are really getting pinched. And so everybody's feeling this pinch in this country of resources, of money, of food, of toilet paper. Everybody's feeling like they have to conserve and work with what they have, which is a lot less than they're used to. But in your situation, in your unit, which is probably your whole family unit, there are not everybody is communicating all the facts. So there could be a situation where one person is kind of messing up and making mistakes when it comes to managing family money. And if that situation were rectified, or if that person were advised in a intelligent and supportive and nurturing way, that could alleviate a lot of the stress. It could also be that one or two people in the family are promulgating this very, very negative thinking in the family that, oh, we're becoming destitute, we don't have enough, we can't share, we can't do this, we can't buy presents, we can't have new shoes, whatever. They're promulgating this very, very negative poverty style thinking just because they don't know how to handle a life in a pandemic. Nobody knows that. But you are getting in there and doing some work to actually smooth things out and organize things. Maybe you're looking at the budget. Maybe you're looking at where they can save a little money, where they can even make a little money, maybe sell some things, whatever. You're the one with the answers here, but realize that you don't have all the secrets. And so you need to get the answers to those secrets, and then you'll be much, much more effective. So that's the reading for you, Taurus. I hope you liked it. Please put a comment down below and let me know how I did, if I hit the mark, if I rang some bells for you. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please email me. I do readings over the phone or by Zoom. And if you'd like to know more about the services that I offer, please go to my website. And I have a services list there. You can look and see what my prices are and what everything is all about. Please like the video. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, especially the astrology video. That's going to be a fun one. And I hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus. Thanks for watching through to the end, and I will see you next time.